Suppose a pilot flies 40.0 kilometer in a direction of 60 degree north of east, and then flies 30.0 kilometer in a direction of 15.0 degree north of east. Let's sketch it. So if this is origin, and this one is east, therefore this will be north. Now, first in the direction of 60 degree, and that's 60 kilometer, let's denote it by A, and the angle by theta A. All right. Then 30 kilometer in a direction of 15 degree north of east. So we have to move the coordinate to where the end of the first vector, or the head of the first vector. All right. So this becomes E, the east, and this is north. So now she flies 30 kilometer in the direction of 15 degree north of east. So let's denote it by B. And the angle will be theta B. So what are we required to find? Find her total distance, that is, this one is R, total distance R, and the direction as well, theta sub R. All right, that's the sketch. So let's see what's given and what's required. So we are given vector A, and that's equal to 40.0 kilometers. And a direction of theta sub A, which is given to be 60 degree north of east. What else? We are given B, 30 kilometers, and a direction of theta sub B, which is equal to 15 degree north of east. And we are required to find R and theta sub R, the resultant and its direction. To do that, we have to find the components of each vector in the east direction and north direction. So what do we have for that? Let's take A sub x or A sub e. A sub e will be A cos theta A. A is 40 kilometers. And cosine of that, or cosine of the angle, 60 degree. That yields 20 kilometers in this direction. What about the horizontal component, or the east component of B? The east component of B, that's to mean this one here. As B cos theta B. All right, 30 kilometers, 30.0 kilometer multiplied by cosine of 15 degree. That's equal to 29.0 kilometers. So now what is the x component or the horizontal component of R going to be? RE. That's to mean this distance here. It will be the sum of the E component of A, which is this one, plus this one, which is basically we are adding these two. It's 49.0 kilometers. Is direction. Let's do the same thing with the vertical component or the north component of each one of them. So in the north direction equals to A sine theta A. (40 kilometers) sine of 15 degrees, 60.0 degrees. That's equal to 34.6. North. What about B in the vertical direction or B in the north direction? It will be B sine theta B. 30 kilometers multiplied by sine of 15 degrees. That's equal to 7.76. So what is the vertical component of the resultant B? That's to mean this are in the north direction. That will be the sum of these two. That's equal to 42.4, to three significant numbers. So now we have the vertical and the horizontal component of the resultant. Therefore, we can use Pythagorean theorem to find the resultant R. R in the east squared plus R in the north squared. Okay, that is R in the east is 49.0 kilometer. Square it plus 42.4 squared. That will be 64.8 kilometers. That will be the magnitude of the resultant. What about the angle, theta sub r? The direction will be tan inverse of the vertical component over the horizontal component. That's equal to tan inverse of 42/4, 40.4 over 49.0. That will be 40.9 degrees. North of east. So the pilot can fly from the origin 64.8 kilometer at an angle of 40.9 degree north of east in order to reach at the same position here.